6 inches Montez Ford beats and divorces Bianca Belair after catching her doing this, WWE shock storyline. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe has been rocked to its very core. A story that began with love, loyalty, and ambition, has ended in violence, heartbreak, and betrayal. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair, once seen as the crown jewel couple of WWE, are no more. But it wasn't just a divorce that stunned the world. It was the brutal altercation that happened after Montez Ford caught Bianca doing something he never expected, something he said, quote, broke me beyond repair. This is the shocking story of how Montez Ford discovered the truth. How he lost control, and how everything changed in the blink of an eye. WWE's power couple, a perfect illusion. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair were seen as the epitome of strength, style, and unity. A modern-day power couple who defied odds, supported each other's dreams, and always made time for family. They trained together, traveled together, laughed, cried, and even fought together. Fans would say, that's real love. But behind the bright lights, glimmering gold, and picture-perfect Instagram posts, was a crumbling foundation. Something was wrong, and Montez saw it first. Montez, in a backstage interview weeks later, I knew for months something had changed. She stopped smiling around me. She was always texting someone, hiding her phone. She'd stay late at the gym but come home exhausted. I asked questions. She gave answers. But my gut knew the truth. The night everything shattered, it was a quiet Tuesday night. No live shows, just the comfort of home. Montez returned early from a Street Profits promo taping, hoping to surprise Bianca with dinner. Instead, he got the surprise. I walked in. The lights were off, music playing low, and I heard her voice, but she wasn't alone. He followed the sound to the home office. What he saw, Bianca was on a video call, wearing something I hadn't seen her wear in months. Laughing, twirling her hair, whispering things she never even said to me. On the other end of the video chat, a WWE superstar. But not just any superstar. Jade Cargill. Betrayal. Not another man, but another woman. In a twist no one saw coming, Montez caught Bianca in what he described as a flirtatious, emotionally intimate exchange with Jade Cargill. At first I thought maybe it was business, maybe it was banter. But then I heard Bianca say something that crushed me. Bianca's words, according to Montez. I wish I could be with you and not have to sneak around like this. That was all he needed to hear. I stormed in, demanded answers. She panicked, closed the laptop, told me I misunderstood, that it was just a moment. But the moment had already become a scar. The fight heard across the locker room. Montez, emotional and furious, confronted Bianca then and there. The argument escalated quickly, screaming, accusations, tears. I asked her, how long has this been going on? She said it wasn't physical. That made it worse. When Montez grabbed her phone to read their messages, Bianca resisted. And that's when it happened. Multiple WWE insiders confirm. Montez shoved a glass off the counter, shouted at Bianca to tell the truth, and in a moment of rage, punched a nearby wall, narrowly missing her. Security footage reportedly shows Bianca storming out with bruises, not from being struck, but from slipping while trying to wrest the phone away. Still, the damage was done. WWE responds, Montez suspended. The very next day, WWE's head of talent relations issued a suspension to Montez Ford, citing behavioral misconduct and violation of WWE's professional conduct policy. He was removed from all live events and appearances. Triple H personally intervened. Triple H via internal memo. We are taking the situation involving Montez Ford and Bianca Belair very seriously. All talent are being supported through counseling and legal assistance if needed. Bianca was moved to a separate brand, temporarily shifted to SmackDown to avoid further confrontation. Montez Ford breaks his silence. Raw promo shocks WWE fans. 2 weeks later, Montez Ford returned to Raw. He walked to the ring alone. No music, no Dawkins, no smile. He took a mic and delivered what many now call the rawest promo of his career. Montez Ford, y'all saw the headlines. Y'all heard the rumors. And yeah, it's true. She betrayed me, not just as a wife, but as a partner, as a friend, as my world. I didn't lose my temper because I was jealous. I lost it because the woman I gave my soul to, gave her secrets to someone else. Someone who knew damn well who I was. He stared into the camera. Jade Cargill, I hope whatever you found in Bianca, it was worth it. Because I lost everything, but I'm still here, and I'm coming for both of you. The crowd went silent. Bianca's response, he wasn't the man I married. Bianca Belair released a statement days later, both on WWE programming and through her personal social media. Bianca Belair, I never cheated, I never touched Jade, but I can't apologize for who I connected with emotionally, because Montez stopped seeing me. She continued, he became angry, distant, competitive. Every day was about who was more successful, who had more followers, who was the bigger star. I started confiding in Jade because she listened. That's all I wanted, to be seen. Bianca confirmed she filed for divorce. And with that, the EST of WWE became officially single. Jade Cargill confronts Montez, the promo that broke the internet. On SmackDown, Jade Cargill cut a promo of her own. Jade Cargill, Montez Ford thinks he's the victim. But I didn't steal anything. Bianca was already gone, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I just reminded her she's more than his shadow. She turned to the camera and added, and Montez, if you want to step to me, bring it. But understand this, when a queen leaves a king, it ain't the queen's fault the kingdom falls apart. The crowd was stunned. Twitter exploded. WWE officially had its most personal feud in years. The divorce is final, but the story isn't over. By April 2025, Montez Ford and Bianca Belair's divorce was finalized. The terms of the split included shared custody of their daughter, separation of all business ventures, a non-disclosure agreement about the emotional affair with Jade. But Montez wasn't done. He demanded a match, not for revenge, but for closure. Wrestlemania 41 Montez Ford vs. Jade Cargill. It was the most unorthodox match on the card, and perhaps the most emotionally charged. Intergender match. No rules, no titles, just pain. Montez vs. Jade. The match was brutal. Montez held back at first, clearly conflicted. But Jade didn't. She slapped him, mocked him, threw Bianca's name in his face. And that's when he snapped. Commentary line of the night. This isn't about wrestling. This is Montez Ford releasing every ounce of pain he's carried for months. Montez ultimately won with a vicious finish, but he didn't celebrate. He sat in the corner, tears in his eyes. He wasn't angry anymore. He was empty. Final chapter. Redemption or ruin. Today, Montez Ford is slowly rebuilding. He's working solo, focusing on his health, and mentoring younger talent in NXT. Bianca Belair is thriving, embracing a bold new heel persona and hinting at a partnership with Jade Cargill. As for Jade, she claims she has no regrets. Jade Cargill recent promo. He thought he could fight his way out of heartbreak. But I told you, Montez, this ain't your redemption story. This is our ascension. In the world of WWE, stories blur between fiction and truth. But this was real. Love turned into rage, faith turned into betrayal, and Montez Ford, he learned the hardest truth of all. Sometimes the person you trust most is the one who cuts you deepest. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe.